Hey Cancer Leo, I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you. And of course you were the most viewed again, so you get to go first. So, very first thing we're going to do is check your daily guidance from your angels and see what card. Okay. What do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know what you're ready and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. This is so true in my life. I can't even tell you guys. Like, when I was younger, the only thing I ever wanted to do was manage a video store. And I know, like, nowadays that's totally out of the picture. Video stores don't exist anymore. But at the time, that was my goal. And I literally stepped into that over the next 2 years and was about to be a manager of a video store. I was assistant manager at the time. And actually something happened where it changed my whole view of where I was working, and I walked out. I quit. But it was almost perfect timing at that time because within 2 years there were no more video stores. So I got to do what I wanted to do, and I did it for almost 5 years. But then as soon as I couldn't do it anymore, it stopped. Like, it was so strange. Everything just worked out literally as if by magic in that particular part of my life. And I remember I had written down in my journal that stuff, like I had pre-prepared myself that that's what I wanted to do, and eventually I did that. So if there's something you really want to do, I suggest you do it. And very first thing would be to think of what you want to do. Then you want to really focus on that in an intention way. That doesn't mean if you want to do, say you wanted to work at a video store, which doesn't exist anymore, but if you wanted to start applying at every video store, etc., etc., you don't necessarily have to do it that way. The way it happened for me, it all just worked out. Like, I was in a job at that time, and when I decided that's what I want to do, it still took quite a bit of time for me to move towards that. But when I was ready and deserving of it, that's when it happened. So it's like pre-preparing yourself for something that you really do desire. So think about it in that kind of respect. I hope you will. And maybe it'll change your perspective on how things kind of come together for you, because that initial want has to be there, I think. That initial desire has to be there for you to really get what you want. And of course you will work towards it once you, oh, it's so strange, like, how things work in this world, and people don't really understand. I don't even know where to go with this because I have so much to say about it, but I'll probably like just confuse you and at the same time bore you because we have a tarot reading to do. So, having trouble shuffling today. I'm using the Vice Versa Tarot. Okay. Very first card, the Devil. So, this is very strange to come together with the Devil of what do you desire. Because if you desire certain things that in the end will harm you, that's kind of where I see the Devil sitting here. So you don't want to intend to do things that are going to eventually lead you on the wrong path. What I'm seeing here is as long as your wants, needs, desires are positive, you're going to move towards them. But there is something blocking you at this time, something that's holding you back that is definitely not good for you. And I feel like because the desire card came out, it probably has something to do with what you desire at this time. So, to me that would really be just making your intentions pure and loving and caring and thoughtful over anything negative, anything polarizing, anything... that's an interesting thing too, that I just said that. I would want to, because I said it that way, I would want to not be divisive. I would want to be uniting. That's just my feeling of what I would want to see in my own outcome. Okay, so let's keep going here. Your next card, 9 of Pentacles. You desire or you want to be free and independent and enjoy your time. Enjoy your hobbies. Enjoy whatever interests you. And this I see is positive. There's no negative things that this person is involving themselves in. Whatever hobbies, things like that, they're enjoyable, they're positive. So I feel like you're leaving those negative things behind and moving towards temptation, or less temptation, more constructive, I want to say, less destructive. So that's a really positive thing. I also see here with these cards something about time flying when you're having fun, kind of a feeling. So when things are rough or things aren't great, time moves really slow. When you're at a job that you hate, time can drag. If you're at school and you hate it, time drags. That kind of a feeling. When you're having fun, time flies. So I feel like there's this almost a duality of how you're spending your time. And once you see where time drags, that's what you're going to let go. And when you are enjoying something, when you're feeling it, that's when you know you're in the right place. I do feel for some too, this could be an aspect of a relationship where you may want to remove yourself from some kind of relationship that isn't giving you what you desire. That could be a relationship with any kind of person in your life. So if it's your boss, if it's your partner, if it's your best friend, they're just being negative all the time and you're just like, whoa, or they're trying to get you to do things that you're not really okay with. Something along those lines, you're going to want to move away from that. And I feel like it's because you want to move to what your heart desires and not really go along with other people's influencing. Okay, let's keep going here. Now you have the 6 of Cups. What a cute card, I love it. That one's never come up for me in any reading so far on this particular side. Let's see if I've seen the other side. Yes, I've seen the other side. So, this could be what you truly desire, almost like I feel like a Romeo and Juliet kind of a feeling. But it's definitely a bonding or a commitment or almost, it almost feels like a chance meeting. Okay, so for instance, if you're in this kind of bad relationship and you decide you're going to walk away and be independent and enjoy yourself and enjoy what you like to do, that's when all of a sudden magic happens and you're going to just meet this person because you're not involved in dwelling on what you don't have, you're enjoying what you do have. Very interesting. It's kind of changed from what I was talking about at the beginning, but I'm sure everyone will get some kind of message out of this. Now you have the Two of Wands. And that is preparing, that's making plans and solidifying what you've started in a way. So it could be that what you were desiring is definitely coming to fruition here. Or you're realizing that you are able to do this. You just hadn't really paid attention to the fact that you are the writer of your own book. Like, you create your destiny in a way that suits you because it's what you truly desire. And for instance, your desires are totally different than anybody else's. Everybody's unique and individual, right? So it just feels like you move towards what is best fit for you. So if you weren't too happy with your job and you moved away from it, you're going to find something that fills you much more. Relationship, if you leave it to be more independent and to enjoy single life, things are going to change really quickly, I think. You almost meet somebody you never had, I don't want to say dreamed, because at the same time, you already have it in your heart's true desires, right? So you are dreaming of this, you want this, but it's coming. And with this Two of Wands, I feel like you will feel it like it's like magic. Like, how is this guy levitating this ball here? So it's a really interesting reading, you guys. Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm going to check the underlying energy, and you do have the Hanged Man. So this is really interesting to me because this is like almost like awakening, like seeing things from a new perspective, and it like jolts you into this new reality in a way. And it's a feeling like you were gonna give up, but you all of a sudden see it working. It's a really interesting spread. I hope that brings some insight for you guys. Pardon me. Um, I also feel like if you were to go to a Halloween party and get dressed up and stuff, that could be where you meet this person or something along those lines. But literally, it's just going to happen by chance. You're not going to be expecting it. It's cool. And it's literally going to change your whole perspective on things. And then I see you doing it more often. Manifesting what you want. Alright, take care, guys. And enjoy Halloween. I'll see you in November.